Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Backstory Boxing. Nah, man, crazy stuff, man. Anthony Joshua, what an entrepreneur, right? What an entrepreneur. This guy's on YouTube. He has his own YouTube channel, and he's showing him in Nigeria right now, man. And he's living big in Nigeria, man. He's getting back to his heritage, and it's wild because Anthony Joshua has been known to uh, really just value the British audience and even the Middle Eastern audience. You know, he's fought in Britain his whole career, and he had one of the biggest fights of his career in Saudi Arabia. Now he's venturing into Nigeria. Finally, you know, this guy finally, lastly but not least, fights in his home country. At least we hope so. I think he's in Nigeria right now to build the Nigerian audience up, and hopefully he can fight there. You know, he's getting back to his roots, talking about what tribe he's from, you know, going around the streets, just doing basic things that, you know, an ordinary person would do in Nigeria, you know, obviously while being a superstar. Now, this is a really big deal, man. I think that Anthony Joshua is trying to build his audience up to hopefully one day fight in Nigeria, and I think it's going to be sooner than later. With this Ebola virus, you know, breakout, I didn't really see any at least widespread panic over there in Nigeria, because if you actually look at the crowd, I mean, Anthony Joshua is surrounded by, like, you know, thousands of people, and they're in a big mob. And this whole virus outbreak, you're not even supposed to be in any kind of crowd. The fact that Anthony Joshua is with a whole bunch of people who are middle class or lower, and a couple high class people, but for the most part they're regular people, right? Proves that the outbreak over there is just non-existent. So, in fact, it's probably a good idea for Anthony Joshua, if he wants to be active, to probably fight in Africa, just because it's not really affecting Africa like it is the European countries like Britain, you know, Italy especially, you know, and especially China, you know. So, you know, Anthony Joshua, man, he's doing big things in Nigeria. He's helping people out, beating people, shaking kids' hands, you know, kissing babies, all the things you expect a politician to do. You know, Anthony Joshua moves very, very calculated, man. He's very calculated in his movement. But yeah, man. So I'm really excited that this guy's in Nigeria, and I'm excited that he's really talking about it and you know, promoting it. So we're gonna see what happens, man. You know, the biggest fight in history was, and at least in my opinion, it's a THRILLA in Manila. You know, that was an extremely huge fight, and it was an exciting fight. You know, you had things like the rope-a-dope in that fight. Yeah, you had George Foreman, you know, throw punches for rounds and rounds and rounds against Ali on the ropes. You know, the guy was punching a heavy bag for a while, and Ali weathered the storm and got that KO, you know. So we're gonna see how this whole thing, I'm busy, how this whole thing unfolds. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, Geoboxing Empire. Peace.